Welcome. Discussions with DT Parker. We got a wild one today. Big shout out to my guy J Tech for giving me this one today. Not our usual, but we're gonna get into it because this is Discussions with DT Parker. Nothing is off limits, no topics. Welcome in Twitch, welcome in IG Live and YouTube. Thank you to the folks that run this back. I appreciate you. We're almost at 200 subscribers. Yay! Y'all like me out there. Well, some of y'all anyway. Let's keep continuing to run it up, please, and thank you. So if you haven't already, please make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. Thank you very much. Like I said, this is a wild one. What up, the real majors? You are my first contestant. I don't really usually dabble in these topics, but like I said, this is Discussions with DT Parker. So nothing that we typically do nothing we discuss is off limits, if that makes sense. Hey, Pecan Brown. Hey, Chev. Welcome. Discussions with DT Parker. Did y'all have a good weekend? Did you enjoy it? Oh, before we definitely get started, I want to give a big shout out to the city of Fairburn and everybody that came through for the Juneteenth concert. We had a time. I'm still recovering, still trying to get my voice back. But Sunshine Anderson performed, Angela Winbush performed, some other acts performed. So overall, a wonderful event, a great turnout. So thank you for everybody that came. Again, Fairburn, love you. All right, you ready? Again, like I said, I don't know. Hey, Pecan Brown, I don't know if y'all ready for this one today. All right, all right, here we go. Okay, so this is kind of dealing with our LGBTQ community, right? Hi, I am Vendel. Hey, KZ. Welcome to Discussions with DT Parker. If you're new to the podcast, this is what we do every day, around 3-ish. We come on here and we discuss different topics. What up, got you opening your tea? All right, so I'm getting into it. This one is more on the LGBTQ side, but it was a video that one of our dysfunctional family, because that's what we call our family. Somebody from our dysfunctional family sent me. What up, Tizzle? He sent it to me. And I thought it would be interesting and fun for us to cover. All right. So, the question is, and I think it's a very valid question, even though I don't dabble with that, but it's a valid question. And I'm curious. I want to know. So the question today is, STUDS. Right? Since they identify as men, right? The STUDS, they identify, right? As men. Should they be the providers? Should they be the ones doing all the providing in a relationship? Because, like I said, shout out to J Tech. He sent me this video. And we got some STUDS complaining about being the providers. Hold on.
Flowers, you can't pay for no haircut, you can't pay for a retwist.
Viewer discussion.
Ain't no random acts of thought around this motherfucker. We just gotta provide. No.
Since these females be acting like we ain't shit, they don't need us, we don't bring nobody to their life. Man, fuck that. We going on strike with their ass. It's time to go on strike, man. It's time to stop putting up with this bullshit.
Good gay women don't mean that they're stupid opportunists. That don't mean we stupid. How you trying to take advantage of me and you got a man that don't even want to take care of their kids, but you trying to take advantage of me when I'm free help? You don't take advantage of something that wants to help, you fucking dummy.
Every time we go out, the expectation is that the stud pays. What?
So ladies, it has been brought.
Okay. So you heard, right? Some of the studs, saying, I guess, when they go out, the expectation is that they pay. But I guess I'm a little confused, because if that's the role, then I guess I'm confused on this. If that's the role you're taking on, I'm just saying. But chat, what are your thoughts on this? I know it's a little left today. We went a little left. I'm sorry. Um, but like I said, I got this from Tech, and I was like, "Oh, this is different. This is different today. This is what we don't normally talk about this." And like I said, I mean, I don't dabble. I don't ju- I don't judge, because he who is without sin, let him cast the first stone, baby. I be. But it's interesting to hear their perspective, because we hear it from the men. And now you're hearing it from the female side. So it's just, like I said, very, very interesting. If I do have any new folks, welcome to Discussions with Dee Parker. I know different perspective today, but I wanted to see what this conversation would look like. And like I said, I was sent this video by one of our dysfunctional family members. And I thought it would be an interesting topic, though. So, like I said, what are your thoughts on this? Should studs be the provider? Are studs responsible? That's the question. Are studs responsible for being the providers in the relationships? I'm just saying, again, I don't know much about, I have friends. I don't know much about that community. What up, Tech? So, yes, come on. Come on, Tech. I already played the video, but I'll play it. We talking about what you sent me, the video with the studs and them fussing about the women out here. But the question is what I posed to you. But I do want you to bring up that perspective, because I like it from different, I like your standpoint as well. So, new folks, welcome to Discussions with Dee Parker. A little bit of a different topic today than our normal topics, Tizzle. We had some folks on here, but then I think they heard what we was talking about, and they was like, "Okay, I'm gonna exit stage left and mind my business on this one." But hey, Candace, new folks, welcome to Discussions with Dee Parker. Hey, this is I won't say the most dangerous podcast, because I don't want to take nobody's stuff, but we talk about stuff that normal podcasts don't talk about or touch on. So, is it a stud's responsibility to be the provider in a relationship? And then I know you had another perspective. I want you to answer that question, and then I want you to drop your perspective.
First of all, let's take the whole context of that. I don't want to pick the video apart. Let's put the studs is mad
Yes.
because the girlies are looking for the studs to be a trick, not a provider. There's a difference.
Okay.
You know why? Because weak ass men been out here leading with money, tricking, and talking about, yeah, nigga, it ain't tricking if you got it. Whatever, nigga, it's tricking either way.
Yeah.
But they've been tricking, and now even the tricks is tired of getting taken advantage of. So now the girlies are deciding that, okay, I'm gonna get me a stud because the stud gonna give me what I want. Give me what I want.
Right.
And that's exactly what is happening out here. It's happening crazy too. So now the studs put the video up and they like, yo, we tired of getting taken advantage of by the girlies. So let's put it all in perspective. There's a ton, and I had this discussion with someone else a little while ago, and they was a little mad at my take, but you know me, I don't give a shit. I kept it a buck. Hey, Candace, I kept it a buck. There are women, and then there's hoes. Hoes looking for a trick. Women looking to build with somebody.
Okay, break it down, friend.
So the hoes get mad when you ain't tricking no more because it's transactional for them.
Right.
So the studs is out here looking for, some of these studs looking for real love. They ain't looking to just say, hey, I'm gonna go to work and work my ass off so I can buy you what you want.
But I'm not really versed. I mean, I'm versed in that community. aren't they studs? They're the men in the relationships, right?
Yeah, but
So go ahead.
tricking is there's a difference between tricking and providing. If I'm providing you everything that you need as your husband, or the or that person is doing it for their person, that's providing. But all of this tricking shit and this buy me what I want shit, you know me, I have no patience.
But I
Get
think that's
away from me.
I think that's the I guess why I'm confused. And hold on, we got some new folks. Welcome to Discussions with Dee Parker. And we are we left field with it today, but it's all good because we talk about everything on this show. So my question today is, and then Jay, I want you to drop what we were talking about in the comments, what your other side is too. The question that I posed today is, studs, since they identify as men, should they not be considered the providers in a relationship? That was my question. And hold on, Tech. I want to play this video too.
I ain't
Hold on.
saying nothing. I was just
Okay.
laughing.
Hold on. Here we go, y'all. Let me unmute it.
I got some explaining to do. View discretion's advised. Like, we can't get no flowers. You can't pay for no haircut. You can't pay for a retwist. Damn, ain't no random acts of thought around this motherfucker. We just gotta provide. No.
Since these females be acting like we ain't shit, they don't need us, we don't bring nobody to their life. Man, fuck that. We going on strike with their ass. It's time to go on strike, man. It's time to stop putting up with this bullshit.
Good gay women don't mean that they're stupid opportunists. That don't mean we stupid. How you trying to take advantage of me and you got a man that don't even want to take care of their kids, but you trying to take advantage of me when I'm free help? You don't take advantage of something that wants to help, you fucking dummy.
Every time we go out, the expectation is that the stud pays.
Okay. Pecan Brown said no judgment here, but I think the female would expect the same that they would expect from a guy. Candace said tricking. She is laughing. Candace says it's nobody's responsibility to take care or provide for a grown ass person. Somebody
Amen.
somebody said it's
Amen.
diabolical work when a stud woman thinks and acts like a man can see a woman's point of view on these self-entitled women without no reciprocation or appreciation. Mama, welcome. Today's topic on Discussions with Dee Parker, kind of left with it today, but we went to the LBGT community because some of the studs are mad at the
They
female.
should be. They
So
should be.
so the question is, as a stud, should the studs be the one responsible for providing in the relationship? And Tech, I ain't gonna hold you. I assume that they would be since they taking on the role.
If that's what they decide they want to do, then cool. Who are we to judge what they want to do? However, at the end of the day, it don't matter what flipping community you're a part of. We all human and we all people. Only like being taken advantage of. And women today, not every woman in the world, but especially a lot of these just became a woman a few hours ago,
Yeah.
are look for somebody to take care of them because they too lazy to do it themselves. That
Mm.
ain't never gonna be my life. It'll never be my life. Like, you know, I feel
So,
bad. I mean, I do. I feel bad for them a little bit. Not totally though.
so
You
because
asked for that,
women
I
think
suppose.
as, oh, she's another woman, but she's a stud woman, that okay, she gonna take care of me.
If that's what they agree to, and only if that's what they agree to. But you do understand that there's a vast majority, and I don't mean there's a vast majority of hoes, not women, today who date and make it transactional. They're only doing it to have someone take care of them.
Yeah.
They don't like. Do you understand? SZA is running around in her songs talking about "Give me what I want." Like, and women talking about, "Yes, bitch, you better tell them." The fuck?
Tizzle, you said she makes toxic music. Tizzle. And Ty said, excuse me, y'all, I'm still getting my voice back. And Ty said, buy me what I want. Definitely depends on the one it needs. My guy 100% provides everything I need, but I want more D. I want more
Oh
kisses.
wow.
I want more hugs. I want you to do what you promised. Okay, then, girl. Do we got to call a meeting, a town hall meeting?
I can tell you if that went away in your relationship, the reason it went away is because he feels like you're annoying.
Oh wow, really?
I thought we'd be keeping it a buck here.
No, no, no,
Oh
no, no,
man, I can tell you that. If
no.
it
So,
went away and it ain't happening no more, and he has no desire to do it, it's usually because he thinks you're annoying.
oh wow, I didn't know y'all get.
Ask any other ask any other man on here. I bet you, as long as they ain't gonna get him in trouble, he'll answer.
Okay, we're gonna have to because I'm not sure who on here. Mama said, and they will go get an older man to trick on them.
But yeah, they definitely do that. They've been doing that since the beginning of time. But older men are pulling their motherfucking wallets back. They like, man, shit, it ain't shit. You ain't getting shit unless you know what's my man name from? What was the movie from Set It Off?
Set it off. Oh,
Nate.
yes,
Nate.
Nate.
She said, I'm in a bind, Nate. And Nate put that motherfucking car in drive as soon as she said she was in a bind, didn't he?
Listen, Nate was like, "What you gonna do for me?" Nate said, "Nate said, how you gonna do what you gonna do to take
Understood
care
that it was transactional, but a lot of these dudes is pulling their wallets back because the economy is already totally screwed up. People
of?"
are clinging to their wallets
No, for real.
every day
Um,
because something else has gone up.
right.
And I don't know a man or a fool that's gonna give everything he got away to you for you to be happy and for him to die.
You know what? I saw something on the internet too. Somebody was saying that these podcasters, I guess I'm sorry, these streamers out here are making so much money now. I guess that they're competing with the athletes and artists, but they're willing to spend a bag, the streamers, because they're like nerds and stuff. I forgot who did that video. Um,
Well, of course, there's a bunch of them, but the nerds gonna do it. But the nerds ain't no different than the other guys either. Once that money dry up, they gonna pull their wallet back and be like, "Look, I done spent a gang of money on you. If you don't rock with me by now, if you don't really rock with me like that, then you got to get the hell on, because I'm not about to die trying to make sure that you get what you want and you're happy."
they got to stop leaving with their wallets then. Tizzle, stop leaving with your
But
wallet.
no, 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 no. Didi, you my friend. I'm not gonna let you run from that. Not gonna let you run from that. There is a level of accountability that has to be taken. Yeah, men are whack as hell for leading with money. Totally whack. But women are weak as hell for motherfucking taking advantage of it too.
What we gonna do?
Just as fucking
No, no, cause
weak.
what you
Weak.
said? Young
Weak. 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 There's
Tizzle.
no other there's no other explanation for it. There's no way to dress this shit up and make it cute. Let's be accountable if we gonna fucking be accountable.
But we only
That's
do.
the shit I be
That's
on.
what y'all say. We only do what y'all allow it to do. Hold on. Mama said depends on what type of relationship you have. Hold on, new folks. Welcome to Discussions with Didi Parker. We are chatting. I know this is a very different topic that we normally discuss, but hey, here we are. It's discussions for a reason. We chat about everything. So the question today is studs. They're upset that these women are basically coming to them and wanting them to be the providers. So the question is today, should the studs be responsible for being the providers in a relationship?
That's not
I,
what they mad about. They're not
I,
mad about that.
Tizzle,
They're
I
not mad about that.
says, I
They're
mean,
not mad about being the provider. They're mad about the lack of reciprocity.
okay.
Because at the end of the day, that stud, whether she is identifies as a stud or what, she's still a motherfucking woman and need to feel desired. And she ain't feeling desired by the little selfish heifer that's taking everything from her. It's just another source for women to take advantage of. Whether
But
she's a woman or a man, I don't care if she's a woman. The young girl who wants everything doesn't care if she's a woman or a man. She just wants what she wants.
well, then,
Somebody to give it to her.
but then they see Portia from the Real Housewives of Atlanta dating a stud, and they see her stud boyfriend giving.
Tricking.
Yeah, giving her things and taking her on trips and things. So they like, oh, here might be some, I, maybe maybe I might need. They like to take care of their women.
And that's fine. Take your ass over there. we, we ain't mad. Go.
And
Like, because what's done happened now in that video is now them studs are saying the same shit we've been saying in regards to how women treat men.
okay,
There
okay.
is there is a super duper lack of reciprocity. Women want to be taken care of and made to feel secure and all of those things. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with wanting to feel secure or to have somebody really be on your side. But these women can't reciprocate that. They want it, but they don't know how to reciprocate that. They not there talking about I got your back the same way you got mine. I got you, baby. I got you. I'm not saying there isn't one that exists.
No,
There's one or there's a few out here that are like that. But the majority, shit me. No. These kids have never struggled for anything. So now they've grown up and become women. And literally all they do is take, take, take. And a lot of it, not only is it the men that they deal with fault, but it's also some of their daddy's faults as well.
thank you, Tech. That's what I
You
was
know
trying
I'm gonna
to
keep it
say.
a buck. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
I'm
Thank
I
you,
ain't
Tech.
gonna yeah, I'm gonna keep that shit a buck. Like I know so many guys who spoil the shit out of their daughters, give her everything she wants. This is my princess, this is that. And now you've made life as an adult for her unrealistic.
Yeah, yeah,
So now she out here comparing every Negro in the world to her dad
yep,
when dad on the real, all you did was totally F her up.
yeah,
Because now she's expecting all of these things, and you only bought her this shit because you ain't want to spend no fucking time with her no way. So
yeah.
the extra shit you bought her replaced you having to actually spend time. It's crazy. It's crazy. Shit
No,
crazy out here, man.
absolutely speaking the truth. Hold on, because we got some new folks. Welcome,
She
Joey.
said a real man truly doesn't want it reciprocated.
Hold on,
What?
hold on. I'm gonna let you respond. Hold on. New folks, welcome to discussions with Parker Joey Cakes. Welcome. A bit of a different turn we're on today, but we're chatting about studs. Should studs in a relationship, and I'm gonna play this video on why and tech correct me whenever. Should studs be responsible for being the providers in a relationship? Let me play this video.
Us. Ladies to the front. I got some explaining to do. View discretion is advised. Like, we can't get no flowers. You can't pay for no haircut. You can't pay for a reach with.
Yeah.
Damn, ain't no random afterthought around this motherfucker. We just gotta provide. No.
See, these females be acting like we ain't shit. They don't need us. We don't bring nobody to their life. Man, fuck that. We going on strike with their ass. It's time to go on strike, man. It's time to stop putting up with this bullshit.
Good gay woman don't mean that they're stupid opportunists. That don't mean we're stupid. How you trying to take advantage of me and you got a man that don't even want to take care of their kids, but you trying to take advantage of me when I'm free help? You don't take advantage of something that wants to help, you fucking dummy.
Every time we go out, the expectation is that the stud pays.
What?
Yeah, so these studs are sounding off. And Ty said erectile dysfunction is real and men's health is real. Too many black men are uncomfortable about talking about it. Studs too. It is real, and it's
I bet you a stud ain't got no erectile dysfunction problems.
but she also said real man truly doesn't want it reciprocated, and you was like, what? So
Nah,
I want to touch on that.
nah. I'll just start out by saying everything about me is real. I don't have time to BS it, to lie, or to play with my own feelings. Every man wants it reciprocated. Every man literally wants to know that you genuinely, if you are his woman, he wants to know that you genuinely care about him the way that he cares about you, even if you don't do anything. Like, so if you're speaking from from the perspective of he doesn't really want it reciprocated, we really don't want anything. We don't want much of shit other than to actually be loved and appreciated. But
Yeah.
a lot of people don't know how to give love and appreciation. And if you think that a man can go on and go through life without love and appreciation, then you are seriously misinformed. That's why there are so many men who need to be in therapy right now because they never got that feeling from nowhere. They parents, they moms, nobody. If you want to be a man, wear the shoes of a man. That is so ill informed. Like
That
men,
I
men,
thought that was what they were. Studs. I thought that's the role they
no,
identify.
they don't give a, the studs don't really give a shit about the role. The studs more so, okay, I'm just gonna speak. I don't be trying to put nobody on blast.
Okay.
So I got a really good friend, straight up stud. Her whole thing is this. She thinks the way that what I call the piece of shit man thinks.
Okay.
So from her perspective, it's all about grabbing up as many of them as she can just to say, I hit that, and that's another notch or name under her belt.
Mm.
So she literally told me straight up. She said, it's easy to find the one that we could pick off. She said, because they usually got low self-esteem. Or they done been dogged out by so many niggas that they just like, I gotta try something else. I need a different experience, which is no different than a black man saying, yo, I can't date black women right now. I need a different experience. It's
Mm.
no different. It is the same damn thing. Yeah, yeah. Those the men that get cheated on the most. You right, Joey Cakes.
Oh no,
Boy,
no, let
Joey
me
Cakes
read it.
says,
Mama said if you want to be a man, okay, you read that. Wear the shoes of a man. Joe Kick said some of these real men definition are laughable. Those men get cheated on the most. What, the real men?
no, 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 no. The dudes that get cheated on the most is the ones that usually don't have a backbone. They let their woman run the motherfucking relationship, or they be a pushover for her,
Mm.
and literally she run his ass fucking crazy. Like I'm one of my aunts probably is on here watching, and I don't give a shit. She run that nigga fucking crazy, and she do whatever the fuck she want, and he better not say shit, and that's how she run her shit. But there's a lot of motherfuckers like that, and that ain't nothing but insecurity.
Yeah,
There ain't nothing but insecurity and control issues.
yeah. Joey Kick said 100%. Um, Again, Tech, I know you said that's what Mama said. If you want to be a, I'm sorry, if you want to be a man, wear the shoes of a man.
That's old
But
school. That's old school values, and I'm not here to. I'm not here to bad. My bad. People was trying to call me while we were talking.
what do you mean? What
Uh,
that's old school values? What, the provider part?
no, the well, just the where the shoe where
You got cut off again. Yeah,
that type of stuff. Those types of sayings applied back in those days, the 70s, the 80s. We 40, almost 50 years later.
yeah.
Oh,
No,
she's talking about the stud. She
yeah,
said I'm
yeah,
talking about the stud.
yeah,
Okay. That's
yeah.
why which is why I said I'm not here to question what you said. You're right. Now, don't get me wrong. From the perspective of a man, we like, yeah, stud, come on in and feel what the fuck we've been feeling. And now they in it, feeling it, and now they talking about it.
Yeah,
And they should. Like, women get mad when we say shit like, boy, women been out of control for a long fucking time. I don't mean out of control by a woman should stay in her place. I would never say no shit like that.
yeah,
But women have been out of control for a long time, and this is such proof of it that god damn, you tired of men, you go to women, and now the women so fucking tired of you because you that fucked up. Hey, same sex, same problems. He said it. It's real.
but
That's why I sent you that video. I said this is all the confirmation that men, like, I'm never gonna be for pinning men against women. I
yeah,
hate that argument so much. The reality of it is that people need to learn how to fucking be better people. Just
absolutely,
straight
absolutely.
up. People need to learn to be better people and stop this whole men versus women shit. There are so many women that I see dudes in that fight because they genuinely care and they really want love. And I
Yeah,
see women in it just to have the last fucking word.
yeah, yeah. Um, but I guess Tizzle, my thing is, what did they expect if you are a stud and you
They
identify as,
expected somebody to actually love them.
I, okay, but it's not, you're saying they're not upset about being the providers, but to me it sounds like they're upset about the role. But no, and I get it. They're
They
upset
s-
because they're
it's
not.
not about the provider. She said it when she said it. She said, "How do you take advantage of me and I'm free help?" That motherfucker was really on your team.
Mm.
They was really on your team trying to really have a real life with you. And you wasn't there for that. You was there to find another motherfucker to take advantage of so that your lifestyle don't change.
Well,
So
like I said, you got somebody on TV that's glorifying, like, hey, look, I got this stud. She's spinning a bag on me. We taking PJs across the country. So
is this
I
your king? Is this your king?
no,
Is that who we worshiping now?
no,
But
absolutely.
that
But what
that's what
I'm
I'm saying. Like if women can't sit out here and pop all this shit about being the baddest bitch in the world and then be impressed by the bullshit they see on reality TV.
I mean, I'm not. I was just a little confused. But anyway, Mama said Joey Cakes, LOL, sometimes they're worse. And Ty said, yep, I agree. It's the personality that get people messed up all the time. All the time, girl. Won't it? Won't it? Clean, welcome to the party. You'll like this topic
Oh
today.
man, bring him on. Come on, clean, join on. I can't wait to hear this.
Yeah, you're gonna like this topic today. So we've been chatting about studs. Should they? Because we have some studs, and I have a video, and I'll play this video back again for the folks that did not hear it and are new to the party. Should studs be responsible for being the providers in their relationships? Mama said, make better choices, and men and women. Amen to that, Mama. Again, I just assumed as a stud, like you would be the one paying for the dinners and the dates and the courting because you identify as a man. But who is Diddy Parker? Again, I ain't never dated a woman, so I don't know how that go. But take a listen to this video real quick. Clean, you're welcome to come on if
Like,
you
we can't
want.
get no flowers. You can't pay for no haircut. You can't pay for a refresh. Damn, ain't no random afterthought around this motherfucker. We just gotta provide. No.
Since he gonna be acting like we ain't shit, they don't need us, we don't bring nobody to their life. Man, fuck them. We going on strike with their ass. It's time to go on strike, man. It's time to stop putting up with this bullshit.
Good gay women don't mean that they're stupid opportunists. That don't mean we stupid. How you trying to take advantage of me and you got a man that don't even want to take care of their kids, but you trying to take advantage of me when I'm free help? You don't take advantage of something that wants to help, you fucking dummy.
Every time we go out, the expectation is that the stud pays.
I mean, again, if I did play for that team and I dated a stud, welcome Tasha. If I did play for that team, I would be expecting that too. I'm sorry, Tizzle, I would too. New folks, welcome Discussions with Didi Parker. This one is interesting, wild topic today we got going on. Should studs be responsible for? I'm sorry, Tizzle, I don't mean to laugh. Should studs be responsible for being the providers in a relationship? Joey Cake said, "What up, clean? The problem for
Yo,
many
yo, what up, y'all?
loyalty is limited to their feelings. Studs are still women and still think that way." Mama said, "Opportunists come in all forms." Clean. After hearing everything, what are your thoughts on this one today?
Yo, look, hey, you know what, man? I feel like studs is like the true reflection. It's like the true reflection of y'all women in society.
What?
Studs represent y'all more than y'all think, man. Let me break this down for a second,
Oh
y'all.
gosh.
What you just heard in that video and what this whole topic is basically they trying to be what I like to call super citizens.
What is
You
it?
know, and a super citizen is like a person who gets all of the benefits of both genders and none of the misfortunes. So it's like in a sense, you trying to get all the benefits of being a man and all of the benefits of being a woman, but you don't want to have to deal with none of the shortcomings or responsibilities of being a man. And you want to be able to complain about things as a traditional woman would. So if you a stud, you cosplaying me. You don't get to cosplay me,
Sorry.
but you ain't gotta hold none of these responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you a man without being a man. Because for one, this is the thing, you fucking up the ecosystem. You know,
Okay.
I done seen some baddies with some studs, and it's like, yo, you, you know what I'm saying? You fucking up the economy now.
You
So
said quick. They taking y'all women.
yeah, so it's like if you gonna add an imbalance to the
Sorry.
economy, the least you could do is pay taxes. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Am I lying? Like, yo, if
Yo,
I'm
you are funny. Not they taking the back. They got
Which
baddies on
is
their arms.
yeah,
FA, I'm
I done
so.
seen some baddies with some studs. I'm like, come on, yo. And
FA,
look, and I'm not necessarily hating, but I'm saying I know what it would cost me if I'm walking around with that baddie. So you gotta pay that tax.
so you said basically they need to shut the F up and stop complaining.
Stop complaining. You chose a side. You a man now.
Welcome. All right. So, FA,
Take
welcome
that
to
do
the chat.
rag off. Pull that wallet out.
Hey, with your chest thick, clean, clean the
You
chat.
know what I'm
Get it off,
saying?
then, friend. Get it
If
off.
you, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You want to do that? All right. And then look, they messing up the economy in two ways. Because not only are they taking some of the baddies away from the straight men, but also it's some baddies that converted to studs. So it's like now, not you messing up the ecosystem. You done took yourself out of the pool, and you taking the chicks out. It's like, yo, and you don't want to pay for dates either. What the
No,
fuck?
right? So, FA and new folks, I'm sorry. Welcome to the chat. Discussions with Didi Parker. I had to let him go off and get that off real quick. We're talking about a little bit of a different topic today because the studs is mad out here that they got to be providers, FA. So the question, the
stop. You know
question,
that's not what they mad about.
hold on, I'm gonna play the video again. So the question today is: should the studs be responsible for providing in a relationship? Take a listen to the video real quick. So FA, like, what the hell did I walk
So y'all just
into?
don't trick on studs? Ladies to the front. I got some explaining to do. View discretion's advised. Like, we can't get no flowers. You can't pay for no haircut. You can't pay for a retwist. Damn, ain't no random action thought around this motherfucker. We just gotta provide. No. Since these females be acting like we ain't shit, they don't need us, we don't bring nobody to their life. Man, fuck that. We going on strike with their ass. It's time to go on strike, man. It's time to stop putting up with this bullshit.
FA, don't laugh.
Good gay
This is funny.
women don't mean that they're stupid opportunists. That don't mean we stupid. How you trying to take advantage of me and you got a man that don't even want to take care of their kids, but you trying to take advantage of me when I'm free help? You don't take advantage of something that wants to help, you fucking dummy. Every time we go out, the expectation is that the stud pays. What?
Okay, hold on, FA. Tasha said, damn, hell yeah, they do. Did you see the story about the STD that got put on a child? The STD. Hold on, did you see? Hold on. Oh, you meant stud. Did you see the story about the stud that got put on child support for her ex-girlfriend child after the daddy came back in the picture? No, I didn't see that, Tasha. So, biological dad didn't have to pay, but the ex-girlfriend stud had to pay, and the baby mama went back to the baby daddy. Mama said, LOL, like I said, be the man and don't complain. I meant, yeah, I know what you meant. You meant stud. And Mama said, I never understood the signs of not wanting a man, but want to be with one that co-signs and plays a man. Yeah, not me either. But Hefe, welcome to the chat. I'm sorry. I saw
Yo,
you
yo.
giggle. I saw you giggle a little bit, Hefe. What are your thoughts?
These are my thoughts. The first thing, I got two thoughts, but the first thought that came to mind is more of what I already know. It's fun. It's just being reconfirmed from lesbian women that this is the mindset of the modern day heterosexual woman.
I
It's the
told you. I said
mindset,
that's what I said.
and they think, and their latest victims or the latest person to wake up is now the lesbians. Oh, they thought they were different. I said, no, no, no. Just like I told Tasha on the last topic, if you disagree with them, shame, guilt, insults, they need to be right. They will shame you. It don't matter that you're a woman. They're going to attack you too, right? Or if they're going to use you too, they're going to dry you up, and they're gonna shame you and say, "Oh, this is what a man is supposed to do," or "This is what a woman is supposed," whatever these lesbians call. You know what I mean? The stud. This is what the stud supposed to do. It just real. It just reconfirms, like, wow, y'all don't get it yet. Y'all don't get that these women are just delusional. The women that have these, they selfish. They're self-consumed. Everything is about what you can do for them. I keep telling y'all, I said these women are not wives. They're toys. They're something you play with and then you throw them back. You don't actually take them serious. They don't have any value in them. They only look at everything as transactional or what you can do for me. And then they mask it with this idea of, oh, this is what a provider is. And this, ain't you supposed to provide? And they say these things as if they only view men as what a man can buy them or do for them. They have no idea what providing means. And it's not just, I try to give examples to Didi in the past when we had these topics. I say, provision, I always give the examples of men back in slavery or black during Jim Crow when black men didn't have much money. I say, were these men not providers? Because I'm trying to get them to see it's more than money. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Provision is more than money. So all the middle class, low class earning black men, they're still providers. Just because they can't buy you just because they can't buy you shoes with red on the bottom, don't mean they're not providers. You see what I'm saying? And this warped mentality. I'm supposed to pay all your bills. When the black people rich, we're not paying all these bills. That's not no. We gotta come together. We living in a foreign land, right? I thought that's what happened, and we trying to make it, right? So that's the first thing that came to mind, and the second thing that came to mind is, oh boy, how the tables have turned. These studs. Let me tell you about these studs. Listen, the studs. It's. I can't condone. I heard a little bit of what Clean Clean was saying. I can't agree with the pull out your. I do think a man should, pay for dates and stuff like that, but I think you should only do that for a woman that is riding for you. I don't care how bad she is. Like, I get it though, because I feel you in one breath, Clink Clink, because I have seen some bad women with some studs, and you be like, no, he say he not hating. I ain't gonna lie, I be low key hating. I be like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? I be hating in a way in which where it's like, I wish the girl was straight. Cause I also don't like dating. I don't date gay girls. So if
Okay.
she's with a stud, then I don't want her. But I'll be hoping, I'll be wishing, I'll be thinking, this gonna sound fucked up. But the leftover women should be studs, like not the good ones. Like y'all can have the ones we don't want.
Oh my
Not the
God.
ones we do want. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit. Go ahead, though. That's it.
Nah, he got a point. Like I feel both of y'all points. Like I
Mm.
heard what Clean Clean said. I heard what you said. Clean Clean part sounded like it was from the point of, yeah, go through what we go through, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Revenge.
yeah,
Pull your fucking wallet out.
yeah.
I felt your point as well because it's like, damn, man. And I'll say what I said earlier, Didi. Like, yo, man, it's really, really messed up out here. The mindset of people. And I said earlier, I said people ain't gonna like what I said when I said we've been saying for the longest, women out of control. Like they be out of control. They really be sitting here trying to convince you that you should just trick and buy them whatever they want. And and in return, well, maybe I'll give you sex or I'll give you something that you
Maybe.
want. Yeah, it's maybe. It's whatever the fuck she feels like at that
Yep.
time. So at this point now, she wants you to be subject to all of her emotions and whatever the fuck she feel at the moment. And if she don't feel like fulfilling her end of the transaction, then she shouldn't have to do it because it's all about me. And that is the mentality of so many of today's women. Like I'm not a female basher. I'm not gonna let nobody
Yes,
tell
you
me you
are.
sound
Yes,
like
you are. Yes, you
that.
are. Yes,
I'm
you
not telling them
are.
motherfuckers. You know me. I'd be like,
Who
I'm not
hurt
letting
you? Who
you. I'm
hurt you?
right, right. That's what
Who
they
hurt
love to
Yo,
you?
say. They love to
yo.
say that. You hate women.
I'm not messing with y'all today.
But look. Let me tell you
Wait,
this. Let me tell you
hold
this.
on.
Why?
Hold on, Clink Clink, because we got some
Okay.
new folks. Let me tell them what we talk about. Healing Hurt Men's Ministry. What up, Harlan Knights? What up, Mr. Clipper? It's been a minute. What up, Rod? We're chatting left field today, but a good one. Should studs be responsible for providing in a relationship? Should studs be responsible for providing in a relationship? And I'm gonna run this video real quick, clean, and then.
So y'all just don't put on studs? Ladies to the front. They got some explaining to do. View discretion's advised. Like, we can't get no flowers. You can't pay for no haircut. You can't pay for a retwist. Damn, ain't no random acts of around this motherfucker. We just gotta provide. No.
Since these females be acting like we ain't shit, they don't need us, we don't bring nobody to their life. Man, fuck it, people gonna strike with their ass. It's time to go on strike, man. It's time to stop putting up with this bullshit.
Good gay woman don't mean that they're stupid opportunists. That don't mean we stupid. How you trying to take advantage of me and you got a man that don't even want to take care of their kids, but you trying to take advantage of me when I'm free help? You don't take advantage of something that wants to help, you fucking dummy.
Every time we go out, the expectation is that the stud pays. What?
Yes. What up, Healing Her Men's
You know,
Ministry? And Mama said y'all hate women. And
it's,
Shaka said, "Oh nah, some of these women are diabolical. They only
yes.
play gaps for the money and benefits." Clean. Now, what were you gonna say? And then
No,
I'll let y'all respond to Mama because I know you want to respond.
so look. This why I feel the way I feel, right? So back in the day, when I was about 22 years old. I was working at this call center. You know how hood the call centers get. You know what I'm saying? So working at a call center, this chick up there is a little light skinned chick. She was bad. So she was like kind of throwing it at me or whatever. So she was like, one day we was at work. She was like, "Yo, you need to come through to the crib." She was like, "Cause I'm about to make some cookies from scratch. I make cookies from scratch. They be dope. Come through." So I'm thinking, okay, you know what time it is. So I go through there. We in there. She making the cookies. She got on a little outfit. I'm like, okay, I'm about to smash. All of a sudden I hear this horn beeping outside and somebody yelling. So I go outside. Now she lived in like a townhouse, so the driveway had just space for one car. My car was there. It's a stud out there, and she didn't use her car to block my car in. And she was like, "Motherfucker, you get out of here right now, right now." I'm like, "Yo, who is that?" She was like, "Oh man, that's just." I mean, I used to mess with her. I'm like, "What?" So I go outside. The stud is like, "Yeah, motherfucker, you won't smoke, da da da." I was like, "Yo, you need to get her." The stud goes to her car and get a baseball bat up out of that aluminum baseball bat. She goes standing by my car. And she was like, "Yeah, what's up now?" And I told her, I said, "Yo, if you don't get that baseball bat away from my car, shit is about to get real ugly. I don't care if you a man or a woman, it's about to get ugly." So then the chick that I was there messing with runs outside, grabs the stud, pulls her over by the bushes. They both start crying and shit. And then they start hugging and forgiving each other or some shit. So I'm like, "Yo, move your car. I'm getting the fuck up out of here."
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I'm so
When
sorry.
he done, I'm gonna share
She
mine too. When he done,
Oh, my. Clink.
was trying to step into a man's place. And like, mind you, let's say old girl doesn't go out there and grab her and tell her to chill. I was the
oh,
by my car, and she dressed like a dude. She got Timbs on and shit, fitted. So I'm like, all right, look, it's about to get. Now, mind you, if I go out there and beat her, I get
Clink.
charges
clank,
because
clank,
she's a woman.
Yo, clean. We can't really hear you, boy. It's
Oh,
crazy,
can
crazy
y'all hear me
choppy.
now? Y'all
Yeah.
got me now? Oh no, I was saying, if I
Yeah.
would have went out there and
Nah,
beat her ass,
nah,
what?
bro.
Keep
Nah.
breaking up, clean.
It's breaking up bad,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think you're in a
Oh,
bad
my
area.
bad.
They're breaking up bad.
Yeah. Hold on, let me read some
Yeah,
comments. Mama said, what happens if they are both women are feminine? Who pays? Uh
It's probably a better relationship.
yeah.
gotta go half.
Yeah.
They got the
Yeah.
most toxic relationships.
That's what I heard. Uh
No, the statistic, they got the highest divorce rates too.
okay.
Mm.
The
Yeah.
highest divorce percentage is amongst two women. You know what the lowest is? Oddly enough,
What's that?
two
Men
men.
the men yeah.
This is
Joey Cake said stud pays question mark. Yep, the stud pays. Uh, Baby Brock said, "Why the stud tripping? They want to assume the role of the men, and we're expected to pay. So welcome to our world." Joey Cake said, "A stud will shoot a shoot a man and turn into a soft woman in court." Healing Hurt Men's Ministry. So,
That's
um,
so real.
Baby Barack, Mama said, "LOL." I said that. And Joey Cake said, "Did you get the cookies, B, before you left?" And he was asking you
Yeah,
that.
no, I did. I
Lord
didn't
Jesus.
leave with him though.
All right.
Man.
Tech, you said you had a
I thought he was asking about some different cookies,
Yeah,
but
I
okay.
know. Yeah, yes.
Gotcha.
The stud gang is they can be pretty highly emotional. True story. This is 2004. I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana. I'm DJing a club. I'm leaving. It's early. I do the early set. I'm leaving. I'm walking out of the club, and this girl says, "Yo, you J Tech, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." Then another girl gets up from the bar and says, "You gonna try to talk to my bitch in front of my face?"
oh
Say,
my.
nigga, she walked up to me. Before I knew it, I seen it coming just like this. I seen it coming just like this. And I backed up enough, but it still caught me across the bridge of my nose. I got
Oh,
hit with a Heineken bottle and I tried
Mhm.
to beat the brakes off that motherfucker. I'm talking about I hit that motherfucker with everything I had so many
Yeah,
times. Didn't give a
absolutely.
fuck. Didn't give a fuck you was a woman. You swung on me when your broad tried to talk to me. And then the next day, I seen this motherfucker again the next day and totally different. I'm so sorry.
oh
I'm
God.
so sorry. I was way too drunk. You know, me and her been going through it. I was like, nigga, I don't even know her. She all
Man,
she did was ask me if I was the DJ.
man, I
And
tell
you
people all,
swung.
yeah, man, listen, I don't hit women, but I do hit females. I need people to understand that 100%. Women don't challenge men physically.
Oh,
See, if you're a lady, you don't challenge men physically. So in my mind, if you're challenging me physically, you're not a woman. You know what I mean? You're automatically not a woman. And I promise you, I am going to try my best to save your life. What I mean by that is I'm going to try to hurt you so bad that you will never challenge another man again. You know what I mean? Honestly, we have to. Women, I don't care if you straight or not. This ain't just for studs. This is for feminine presenting women too. If you put your hands on me, I remember when I was young and it was you don't hit women. Well, you don't hit women because it was presumed that women didn't hit you. You see what
yeah,
I'm saying? What it was women would say things and use their mouth, but they
yeah,
didn't actually put their hands on you. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? So under that understanding, yes, don't hit women, right? Leave, walk away, whatever, right? I'm okay with that. If you put your hands on me, you are not a woman anymore. You are not a woman anymore, and I'm telling you, I'm going to hit you like a man, and
No, but that's
I'm
the
going to
thing.
try to break your jaw. I'm going to try to break your jaw.
Well,
Literally,
they
you know
expect
what I'm
you.
saying?
They
Hashtag
expect
women are out
you.
of control.
Yeah,
They expect you to let them punch you in the face,
that
and
ain't
then
gonna happen.
you just do the manly, and you back, bro. That stud that was outside, like I said, this is what I mean by super citizens. Because if I would have went out there and beat her ass, I would have got assault charges as if I put hands on a woman, even though
yeah,
she in the role of a man. and taking
Depends.
main
Yeah.
action. This is the
Yeah.
thing that women don't understand. When y'all get into confrontation, it's a lot of talk, bitch, da da da. When men get in confrontation, somebody could
Physical.
die.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying? Like
Usually.
it's a different world. That's why I say don't walk in that space, but then still try to occupy the space of a woman too. You can't. It makes you like this weird super citizen that
I think
nobody
we
can
need.
treat as an
They call it
equal.
code
No,
switching.
I think we need
Yeah.
to do. I think us as men need to do better jobs of hitting them. Honestly, hitting. Nah, y'all think I'm being funny. What I'm saying is, we need to stop participating in their delusion. See, the problem is we're participating in this idea that they're women when they keep trying to tell you that they're not a woman. Remember, there's some different. There's some different set. Okay. So, well, I don't hit women. Remember, I told you, but I do hit females. And because you are a female, you may be a different set, but you still a female. You are eligible. You are eligible because in my mind, all I heard, like clink clink, I put myself in your scenario when I'm listening to the story, and all I heard was she's talking aggressive to me, like I'm not a lot bigger than her, and I can't hit. See, listen, men quantify things, right? This is what happens. If a guy comes in the room and he's talking real tough and he got a bulge on his hip, we might not talk tough back to him too much, right? We might be like, oh, yeah, I see he got a hammer on him. He got something going on, whatever. This might not be a good fight for me, right? If I see this person coming talking tough to me and she has a bat in her hand,
I didn't. Yeah,
no, no,
I will
no.
destroy you with that bat. Like,
Yeah, I'm like, oh,
get
you,
another
you,
bat.
you're playing this game. You playing a game. You playing a game, and we got to wake them up to reality.
Yep.
See, they're playing the game that I can put on this show, and he's not going to do anything because, and in hopes that he's a what they call a good man. When he's going to play by the rules that you don't hit women. When you're not a woman, I keep telling these people, she's not a
Hold
woman.
on.
That's a female.
We got some comments, and I got a question because how does that work if you do fight a stud? You do get charged with assaulting a woman, even though
Yes.
No, no, you don't. No,
Yes.
no,
Them
no, no.
niggas let me go
Slow
home.
down.
They ain't trip. They
Oh,
let me
okay.
go
Right,
home.
that's not how it works. There's no such thing assaulting a woman. That's not how it's assault is genderless.
No,
Okay?
what I'm saying
Assault
is
is assault.
if you go through a legal a litigation situation with that, in the eyes of the law, it will be looked at as a man putting hands on an inferior
No,
physically woman.
no. You're saying it wrong. I
Especially
know.
because this stud was like 5'1", 120 pounds. I'm
No,
6'4".
no. So you
It
saying
wouldn't
it
have been
wrong,
like
Clink
two
Clink.
men fighting.
Clink Clink, you saying it wrong. You say in the eyes of the law. The law is color and genderless. Now, the people who enforce the law, right, or the people who decide, reign over the law, are not colorless and genderless, right? So you're saying that maybe in court they may view her like a woman, but what I'm saying is, and I'm going to speak for here in DC, they don't do that. If you're the aggressor and she comes out with a weapon, you can hit her, you can knock her out. Now, what happens is if you go overboard. They're like you start now. If you drop her and then mount her and then start punching on top of her, then it becomes no longer you were a victim. You are now became the aggressor. But you can defend yourself. If somebody, if girl or not, don't matter who it is, or a kid, it could be a kid. If a kid come at you with a bat, a juvenile, I meant. If a not a kid, I'm sorry, a juvenile, not like a 7-year old.
Yeah.
But if a juvenile come at you with a bat, 16 years old, yeah, 15 years old, yeah, you can hit them just like a man.
All right, because we got some people in the comments that don't necessarily agree with you, Fa.
Good.
Mama said gay men are just as dramatic. Baby Barack said, yeah, they be playing tough guys like they are real men. I don't look at them
Mm.
like women. So if they bring it to you, it's okay to fight back.
Oh yeah.
Mama said, oh Lord, Fa, shaking my head. Joey Cake said, damn, bro, I don't beat women except if it's a matter of life or death.
Me either. Me either. Me either.
You come at me with a machete, you've got to go to sleep.
For
What about a
sure.
Heineken bottle?
Yo,
Baby
yeah,
Barack,
same thing. Same thing to me.
I agree with Fa. They need to be knocked the F out if they run.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Look like they all agree with me, DD. I didn't see one disagreement.
We need
Look,
some studs in the comments. That's what I
I
You
want.
know what's
know.
crazy? The studs don't act crazy here. Meaning like there is a line. Don't get me wrong. the studs that I see, because there's a lot of them here,
Yeah.
they don't challenge men. What they don't often, I'm gonna be honest with you, they don't challenge men in that way. They may pop their shit a little bit but what you just gave me, Ted, like, are you talking to my girl? Like, if a stud, like, thing would not usually approach me. You know what I mean? They wouldn't. They may. That's a little rare.
Well,
That sounds like alcohol was involved. Oh, at
Hmm.
least here, because a lot of times, I ain't gonna lie. Honestly, my experience with studs is they don't challenge men physically. They may be saying some shit as they're backing up, like walking away, and they may be,
Hmm.
talking tough as they walking away. That's something. But to
well,
be
but
like, what, walking up to the situation like, yeah, what's up? Oh no, they don't do that.
this the thing you got to understand though. Now, mind you, I'm in Atlanta. This the stud capital of
Okay,
like the
okay,
Western Hemisphere, whatever. Right? So
yeah,
like,
yeah.
like now, what happens is these studs they do get kind of aggressive because they're living with an insecurity. The insecurity is I can't do to you what a real man can do yet. You know what I'm saying? Sexually, physically,
Nah, pause. Yeah,
and
real.
it's a deep insecurity that they deal with that they really need therapy for in a sense. And so what happens is, you know how emotionally impulsive women are by nature. So
Yeah.
that the emotional impulse that comes from that insecurity, it does cause them to lash out and get themselves in situations that they can't get themselves out of.
See,
That insecurity
I done seen get
that
studs whoop.
you said what?
I'm saying, I'm with you. That insecurity, I've seen studs get whooped. I've
Yeah,
seen it.
man. Yeah,
I mean,
dude. I mean, bro,
washed
like
too, washed.
See, I'm
yeah.
not because
I'm a man. I'm
y'all are
delivering pipe to this chick.
well.
I can smash your girl in a way that you can't. You gotta walk around with a toy in your bag, and the same height as her or smaller. You can't protect her, and oftentimes you don't make the bread I make. You don't have the presence I have, and it eats at them when they gotta be around other men, and they start going crazy. That's
Listen,
just
that.
like what my man said. The chick just asked him if he's a DJ, and all of a sudden it gets crazy because he's a man, and
Well,
she's looking at him as a
he had
threat.
to defend himself though, because like Joey Cake said, a Heineken bottle is hard as hell. And Baby Barack said, Tech reacted like any real man would have. If you hit me with a bottle, I have the right to light your ass up. I agree with that, but as far as if she tries to hit you with a fist, I mean, come on, you can't restrain somebody like a female.
No,
What are you talking
No.
about? This
All these
restraint?
motherfuckers do is go to the gym. Some of these bitches strong as hell. You got to
no,
beat
no,
her
no, no,
ass
no,
and,
no.
and,
Yeah,
let, and let
you
her
can
know.
die.
I
You
don't
can
care.
die trying to
No, no,
restrain
no,
somebody.
no, 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 no. Let me correct DD. I don't care if she don't work out. I don't care if she can't lift 5 pounds. If you swing on me, I'm gonna hit you as hard as I can. It's really simple. It's
No.
really simple. No, listen. Unless you're my loved one, you know what I mean. My sister, my mother, my somebody. I can't imagine them trying to put their hands on me. But if something goes on to the extent where they lose themselves, then they will get a courtesy. You know what I'm saying? They will
When
get
you
a,
when
but
you
not
said
a
Hefe no,
stranger.
when you said Hefe no, all I heard was, but we're not accountable for that.
Why
No,
would
no,
you
no, no.
hit? Why would you
What
swing
I'm
on
saying
me?
is, if a girl who's 5'2" and
I
weighs
don't care.
Hit,
130,
hit, hit
you
her
gonna
with
knock her
everything you
out?
have. Hit
You
her
know what
with
that?
everything
Yeah.
you have.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna do the same comparison. If a man that's 6'2" like me goes up to a man and 240 pounds and goes up to a man that's 7'6", that's 400 pounds, he can't show no restraint. He
But
can't
that's
show no courtesy.
No,
in
you
a
don't beat
What
his
is that? What
ass.
is that? What does being a man mean? I don't
it's
understand.
in combat though. But a woman,
Huh?
y'all physically stronger than women.
I not all. I see a lot of women that's 260 pounds and be dating them little 140-pound men and be dragging them.
They're
And be,
gonna
yeah, and be,
die.
yeah, like they be
They're gonna
dragging.
die.
I've seen big girls drag niggas. Like literally physically. What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
that's another thing. In our culture, we do have a lot of big overweight women, and like
Oh
our
Yeah.
women.
God.
I'm no keeping
Oh,
it
that's
100. Our
real.
women
No, that's
ain't
real.
small, and black women are like tougher than a lot of the average. Our women are big, heavy, and tough.
Yeah, they
So
like
a lot of dudes is put in these situations, and you talking about restraint, man. You can get murked out here trying to restrain somebody
Didi,
because
Okay,
a lot, of,
Didi,
hold
especially
on. Let me ask
these
FA a
studs be
question.
carrying razors. They
Let
be
me
Didi,
ask
carrying little
FA a
pocket
question because
knives.
he has it. Let me ask
Didi,
FA a question because he has a daughter. And if a nigga swung on your daughter because she
yeah,
was running off at the mouth and got sassy, and maybe she put her hands on
No,
him
not
because
running off at the mouth,
maybe.
punching.
Well, hold on, how you go from maybe? You see how she quantified that? I mean, she said, see, when the girl hit me, it wasn't no maybe. But now your scenario is
I'm not.
maybe he hit,
I'm
maybe
no.
she
I'm
hit
asking
him.
about your daughter.
Yeah, I'm saying you said in your scenario, you said maybe my daughter hit
And
him.
she hit him, and he hit her back. What
Yeah,
are you? What are you gonna do about that? Are
I'm
you going?
going to teach her. I'm a teach her that that's a good lesson learned. That's a
So
good lesson. Now
you are
listen.
not.
Now it's levels to this, right? Remember, I
What?
said it changes when if you mount her. So like if you punch her, she falls down to the ground, and then you get on top of her and start beating her into the ground. Then I got an issue with that. You see what I'm saying now? Because now to me you're being excessive, right? Now if you hit her, if she hits you and then you pop her back, and because you're stronger, your damage caused a lot more than hers. Then that's a lesson learned for her.
play
Don't
stupid
don't you
games,
be
win
putting
stupid
your
prizes.
it's really that simple. It's no different because it's my daughter. Listen, the rules of life ain't different because they're my daughter. I'm not a delusional man like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, I'm gonna teach my daughter how to act. It's that simple. You don't put your hands on a man. Almost under no circumstances. Unless it's just your husband and y'all are so in love and some drastic thing may happen, I can see you maybe losing your cool. You know what I mean? And under crazy circumstances. But just in real reality, no, you should never be putting your hands on a man. Period. It's that simple. It's that why are you putting your hands on somebody that you can't beat? I mean, no. Why are you putting your hands on somebody and having the expectations that they're not going to do the same thing you're doing to them? So you
Well,
can
they
have
do it
your lack of self control, but you're saying he should have self control. The woman shouldn't have self control.
exactly. They do it because of what
No.
she just said. There's an assumption that he's a
Yeah,
good man and just gonna take that punch and restrain. Like they don't
yeah.
think that. Like if they knew that it was about to be a mano y mano, one on one
Oh yeah.
battle fight, they wouldn't do the shit that they do. They're acting with the mindset of he ain't gonna hit me. He ain't gonna hit a woman. He ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Because, like you said, if you really knew that if you put your hands on this dude, he's squaring up. You're not gonna do that, no matter how mad you get, because you know if you square up with him, he gonna uppercut your chin off.
Okay. Let me read some of these comments. Joey Cake said every stud that I know has gone through hell during her lifetime. They tend to be extremely short tempered.
He got
Baby
a short
Brock.
lifespan.
Baby Brock said, Didi, the best restraint is a KO. If you throw a punch, you got to be able to catch one. Not Mama, I'm sorry, Joey Cake. Joey Cake said all men were raised different. That is why you keep your hands to yourself. Lady Leisha said every bad choice has consequences. Um,
100%.
I'm sorry because if I had a child, and even if she did put her hands, because like you said, sometimes people lose their cool, and if her
Right.
husband put her hands on her or her boyfriend, I'll be ready to go to war.
And you're
For
gonna be
anybody,
out, and you're gonna be outside looking like the ghetto mama that's ready to swing for her kids and ride for your kids, which there's nothing wrong with that. But on top of that, you're gonna be wrong as two left fucking flip flops.
I'm gonna tell
with,
you what.
with
I'm gonna tell
yeah.
you this. Listen, I'm saying this trying to be nice, right? Not trying to be disrespectful. And you're gonna be just as dead as your child. It don't matter. You come out there, you can listen. Wanting to ride for your child don't make you Superman. It's you still gotta face the person that's outside. Like you don't gain superpowers now
Oh no, I get it.
because not you per se, but I'm saying
Yeah.
any woman that's like, oh yeah, and if somebody do something to my child, and you gonna face the same fate that your child faced. Okay, I mean you ain't, but you're probably not much bigger than your child. You know what I mean? In a lot of circumstances, you see what I'm saying? So all that to me is just talk. Everybody just be talking. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Well, go ahead, go out there. You see what happens.
So,
Put your hands on them.
check clink clink because y'all got sons. Are you teaching your sons that that's appropriate? Like if a female
Hell
puts
no. Listen,
No.
you're
Yeah.
never teaching them that it's appropriate. I think that any level of violence for the most part is not appropriate. However, sometimes the emotions of your woman might push you to that, or push her to swing on you or hit you in that way. You got to have the best restraint. You really do. Like
No, no. I think, can we rephrase the question? Because I think they're answering a different question. Because I said if they're my loved ones or something like that, they may get some grace. I want people to hear that part. We were talking about women we don't know, just women in general, women coming up to you, striking you, or doing something like that. I'm gonna ask y'all two
I
men:
appreciate
Are
it,
you
man.
Mhm.
teaching
See,
your
I'm
sons
gonna bring him
that
late
it's
tomorrow
to
because he got a doctor. Okay.
the appropriate response if a woman that's a stranger to your son comes up and strikes your son to not strike her back?
Beat the brakes off of her.
So you are teaching your sons to, okay, I thought we was on the same page. Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah, like if if somebody just
yeah.
walk up to you and they swinging on your ass, threatening your safety, you better beat the fucking brakes off of them.
Yeah, yeah. Defend
Literally,
yourself.
yeah,
That's
you gotta
that's
defend
slang for
yourself.
defend yourself.
Yeah,
That's all that
yeah, I'm sorry. I'm
is.
sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. You gotta defend yourself. Like you ain't finna just let a motherfucker who she's emotional and she's small, so she's allowed to fucking beat on you. No.
No, that ain't happening.
Like hell no. Like you know how many women in prison for killing a motherfucking man,
Yeah.
and what? He didn't do shit about it. He let her get away with it because he figured it wasn't gonna go that far or get that bad, and she killed his ass. Now he did, and she in fucking prison.
Well, how about this? How about this? How about this? How about it hurts? How about
Yeah.
sometimes a woman can punch you in the face and it hurts?
You're
How
like,
Yep.
about
God
this?
damn.
Right. Let me tell you something. I can tell when it hurts because the way the dude responded, you could tell whatever she did actually hurt him. Like it actually physically hurt because his anger is now on a higher level. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't no pity pat, like a little. But once if you actually hurt him, like where he actually feels it, oh, you're gonna get a different. He's gonna respond like a man, like how he would respond to a man.
Yeah. I've never hit a woman other than that time in Louisiana where I had to fight that motherfucking girl for swinging on me with
Yeah,
that fucking bottle.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
I
I
have
mean,
definitely
in
seen that.
your situation and a clean, I mean, situation, she came at him with a bat and you got hit with a bottle. So hell yeah.
Yeah.
I've been hit over the head. Well, I've been hit in the head with a damn bottle. So
Damn.
Right.
a
Mine's just
Cabartier bottle.
Was it
I
by a
got hit with a
stud?
bottle too.
mine caught the
Uh,
bridge of my nose.
it's so
Was
funny.
there a stud hit you at the?
It's
Come
so
on,
funny because
man, that's crazy.
Big Tigger is in the has been in the news right out here in Georgia because they said his wife accused him of beating on her and accused him of cheating with the new co-host. But anyway, child, I was in a section at Compound in Atlanta. If you from Georgia, then you know what I'm talking about when Compound was popping.
I've been in the compound.
Tigger was in the section, and I don't know. It was some girl in the section. It wasn't one of his baby mamas. It was one of some chick he was dating at the time. One of my homegirls was trying to slide with Tigger and try to talk to Tigger, but I was minding my business, partying, woo, woo, in the front, woo, woo, woo. We moved to go get a drink. Came back and there were some girls in the spot. And this fight is completely my fault. I will take all accountability. Dee Dee was
Mm.
drunk as hell that night. So the girl was in my
I
spot.
remember that night.
Baby, the girl was in my spot, so I bumped her. Moved the bitch out my spot. So she went and got her friend. Her friend got you in our spot. Next thing I know, I'm throwing hands with both these bitches. Next thing I know, the bodyguard's getting me, and the girl reached over with the damn big ass Cabartier bottle. Okay, not the little small one.
She
The
passed the
Ah,
Cavassier.
Forgot
oh,
about that.
yes,
alcohol bottle.
I
as I
forgot about
shot
that,
like
Dee.
in my head.
That's
Not
some,
once, but twice she did it. I'm
Oh
thinking
man.
the whole time this hoe was pouring liquor on my hair. I'm like, oh,
Oh, it's blood.
I just got my hair done. This bitch is pouring liquor on me, right? I'm like, oh, I'm bleeding. I was gushing, yeah. So no
Yeah,
studs
yeah,
story. I don't
for
know if they
sure.
were studs, but it was definitely she fought for the girl because she went and got her
Yeah, for
home.
sure. Yeah, for sure. For
But
sure.
I don't know,
I forgot all about that.
man. We was wild.
Dee Dee didn't.
It was
Yeah, she didn't.
listen, listen.
Damn, I forgot about that.
Didi has another life. I was really in these ATL streets. I had a good time though. No more though.
Yeah.
Um, But clean, clean. What are you gonna tell your son though? Like if a strange woman approaches him or a girl, even like now at school, like with the little girls, if they approach him, like little girls can be bullies too. Are you telling your son to square up and beat these girls' butts?
Oh yeah, he done already dealt
Oh, oh.
with girl bullies
Believe
at
that.
school, right?
Eris, what do you do if a girl bully you? What you do? Man, he tripping because he playing his game. Look,
Ah! He said, "Leave me alone, Dad."
he
You, you know how that go when y'all play them games.
Right. He so I mean I told him like, always de-escalate the situation, man. Like fall back. Don't when it comes to a woman coming at you physically, the best thing you can do is not have a level of pride. Pride is what gets you in trouble a lot of times. Like for instance, if it's a situation with a dude and he call himself trying to chump me off or something like that, my pride is gonna get in the way because I'm a man. Like you're not about to chump me off. So, but with a woman, it's like let her have it. Like you know what I'm saying? Just fall back, go tell the teacher, or step away, go tell the well this situation he had was at after school. I'm like, yeah, go tell the teacher, go tell the after school lady, whatever, fall back. Don't ever feel like you got to match her physically. Now, if you got a situation, because this girl was bigger than him, I think she was in
Match
like,
her verbally. Match her verbally.
yeah,
Don't
yeah,
ever feel
yeah,
like you gotta match her verbally, not physically. Because
yeah.
physically means she would have hit him.
Exactly, exactly. That's what I'm
Right,
saying.
right,
Yeah.
right.
So,
Yeah.
and even I told him, even if you get hit, don't hit back. Go tell the teacher. Now, if it's a situation where it's like she's like literally beating you up, trying to like really harm you, now we talking about you got to defend yourself straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can get really,
I like that perspective. I don't like yours, Fa. You just want to
And
go.
that's fine. Nah, that's fine. I mean, I get it. I
Who
get it.
gives a
I
shit
get
about
it.
the way it sounds? It's the truth.
Right. I'm not, and maybe let me be a little more clear. I'm not backing down from my position, but let me provide a little more clarity. I'm not necessarily saying if a girl smack you on your arm or like, touch you and grab you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if she ball up her fist and punch you or she smack you, one of those two, or anything greater than that. You see what I'm saying? Then yeah, it's on. Then it's
Uh,
on.
Joey Cake said, "Didi, you caught a bottle for the culture." Hey, I did. Yes, I did. He said, "Oh hell nah, she double bodied you, disrespectful. She with a big ass Cavassier bottle. Like, how did she even
Mm.
pick that bottle up?" Because anyway, Super Pat said, "Little man said he not incriminating himself. LOL." And Baby Barack said the best fights I ever had was with a bigger stud when I was a teenager. She was a bully and tough as hell. We still friends. Oh damn. Now, Rashad,
Damn.
I was reminiscing about when I got hit over the head with a bottle at Club Compound back in my clubbing days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, man. Don't put your hands. I want to be clear out that what I teach my daughter is don't you put your hands on a man. Almost under. I can't think of a circumstance that you could ever put your hands on a man unless you're defending yourself from an attack. See what I'm
Okay.
saying? But if you are the aggressor, you see what I'm saying? Then you're wrong. Don't put your hands on a man. Period. It's not. It's like not complicated.
How
Don't put
about
your hands on a man. It's
nobody
like
should?
this. Don't put your no. How about this? I would tell you the same thing. Don't put your hands on a gorilla. Don't put your hands on a lion. Because what will happen if you hit a gorilla or you punch a lion? It might not end well for you. Okay.
Ain't no mites
Okay.
about it.
oh, it's
Okay.
gonna rip your nose off.
Right.
That's
You
what it's
don't say
gonna do.
you don't say stuff like, "Well, the lion got big teeth. It's stronger than them. He shouldn't."
It
The
should
lion.
have showed restraint.
No, that's not how it works. Keep your hands
Uh,
to yourself.
Joey Cake said, "What about spitting in your face?"
I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna
Mouth
hit you
whopping that
hard.
Oh,
motherfucker.
you
Listen.
might get head butted.
Oh my
You know
goodness,
what I
no.
mean? Like you might catch a head butt or something.
If a
Like
woman
See,
spits in your face,
now I might go to
yeah,
jail
you,
now.
you might get head butted.
damn,
Because that whole mounting comment that I said a man shouldn't do, that probably what happened if it goes. I'm talking about if they get you good in your face.
like a
Yeah,
guava.
I might lose my restraint. I ain't gonna lie. That's when I hope I have friends around that'll
Yeah. What do
Calm
y'all
me
think we
down.
are? Like, we're human. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do y'all, what kind of level of
Yeah.
restraint do y'all think we possess?
Y'all are the leaders of this free world. You should possess all.
Y'all don't even want us to be the
We
leaders.
ain't
Y'all want
we
to be
not
the
the
leaders.
leader. We ain't the free world.
We
We the
used to
leaders.
be the leaders.
We the leaders of women. We ain't the leaders of these females. There's a reason why none of our women got no man. It can't be led. I'm just telling you, it's just what it is. I'm not saying there's a lot of good leaders in our community either. It's a lot of help that a black man needs, but these women ain't. They're not listening to nobody, man. I'm just trying to tell you.
No,
They
They
not.
don't.
at all.
They're out of control. They don't. It doesn't matter. Listen, if you don't agree with them, you're the scum of the earth. You're a bum. You're hurt. You're a hater. You're something. You're gonna be
Who hurt
something.
you?
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be
Oh my
something.
God.
You're gonna be something. Pick something. It's okay. But the women that are wives, they tend to know how to follow. I always ask women that are struggling with being single. I know this. I ask them the same question.
What's that?
Do you know how to be quiet? And are you obedient? It's really simple. Now I know the obedient one is always going to trigger them because it sounds what do you call it when someone is lower than you, um
Subservient.
Inferior.
subservient,
Oh,
right, or
subservient.
inferior. It sounds subservient, but I'm usually using obedient from a Christian perspective, right? And I'll clarify that. I would usually would clarify that, but the wives are only they have to be. They got to know how to control their tongue and they got to know how to be obedient. And obedient means knowing how to follow. That's it. Now, most of our women are single because they can't do those two things. They just can't. They
All right.
can't.
All right, let's get some final thoughts together, guys. Rashad, I would love, or Healing Her, I would love to let you in, but we are a full house, and I know they're not going to let me do it. My Rashad said, "Blame Remy Ma. I'll hit that bitch with it." Yeah, I got hit with a bottle now.
Nah.
Not one of my
Damn.
finest stories, but hell, it happened. I'm here to tell it, and I take accountability because I started the fight. It was my fault. Healing Her Men's Ministry said that is so disrespectful. Spitting is disrespectful.
Mm.
Mama said spitting is considered an assault. Baby Barack said spitting on someone is the most disrespectful move. Instant retaliation. Joey Cake said spitting is the lowest form of physical confrontation. I might lose it. Rashad said it's Miss B. I spit on somebody before, but this is when I was a teenager. It
Miss
was a
B is
female.
the artist on that song.
Let
Yeah.
me tell you something. Spitting and smacking. I mean, I'm thinking about niggas. If a nigga smack you, well, I'm talking when a man smacks another man, instead of punching him, he thinks he's displaying how little of you he thinks of you, like how weak he thinks of you. And if he spits on you, he's trying to say it's almost like he wants you to shoot him.
You are
Like he's
beneath him.
saying you are the lowest form. You're not even worthy of me. See, a fight is a honorable thing amongst men. Two men putting it up, duking it out, and then going about their business is usually something honorable in the sense that these two people fought, they left it on the table, they went their separate ways, win, lose, draw, whatever. You put up your best fight. That's it. When you spit on somebody, it's like breaking the rules. You're not honorable. You're not supposed to spit on them unless that's hate involved. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, you killed my brother or something like that. Like yeah, you might be out of control, but just normal, no, you don't spit on nobody, man. You crazy. I'm telling you, you spit on somebody, you gonna get killed. It's a good chance you're gonna get killed. I'll tell you right now, if I'm close to a firearm and you spit, I might not want to fight you. I can just tell you that much. It ain't gonna be no fighting then. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's do some final thoughts, y'all. Who want to go first?
I
Keep
go
your hands
first.
to you. Go ahead, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Oh, my bad. I was gonna say, and mine gonna be real simple. Just stay on deck and be ready. Mine gonna be so quick. Two thoughts, dear studs. Good for you. Also, welcome to our world.
Yeah,
And women, the fact that the studs are speaking out against you is a clear
there's a message.
indication that you are not perfect. You're not always right. Yes, you are a woman, and we love and respect you and all of that shit. But when they sick of your shit too, y'all motherfuckers is a problem. All you
Who
got
you,
to do is just self check, and I'm
who
done.
you
That's
gonna
my final
blame
thought.
now? Who
Yeah,
you
who you
gonna
gonna
blame
blame
now?
now?
It's easy to say it's just the men they don't understand, but now you got women. They just like you. But you gonna say they don't understand either?
Okay.
My final thoughts is keep your hands to yourself. Oh no, that wasn't the topic. So the original topic was yeah, yeah. I feel the same way, man. Women, y'all need to look in the mirror because the the mindset is just wrong. The overall mindset is wrong, and you got studs feeling unappreciated. They're literally looking at, they're saying the same thing. Damn, you expect me to pay everything? Like they're saying the same thing. You know what I mean? So, I just think this modern day woman just needs a revamp. You know what I'm saying? Needs to be revamped.
All right, clean, clean.
Yeah, I think my final thought is I think the one thing that could really like solve all of this, man, is like basically like stud insurance policies. You know what I'm saying? Like basically, you know how no, oh God, listen. If you like, if I take my car right now and I go get a spoiler added to the back or something like that, I gotta let my insurance company know that I made an addition to my car. If you decide to convert to a stud, you gotta let your insurance provider know. And now you there's a different set of rules. You now you get into an altercation, things are considered differently now. If you starting a date and the waiter come bring the tab or the check, and you feel like things is different now. You registered as a stud, like it's like on your driver's license or something. They should put like, yo, this is a stud,
Oh my God.
and because that's how we do it in society, is like we kind of classify humans, right? Like we classify you based off of,
They say, what's your acronym? What do you
yeah.
identify as?
Yeah, what do you identify as? Or, even if you got a driver's license so you can drive trucks, right? As a CDL, right? Like we add categories to things. I think stud should now be an official category when you go to the DMV or city hall or like whatever you know what I'm saying, whatever you're doing. Like studs need to get registered. And and now let's see how you like it, because once you get registered, it's a commitment. You can't jump back and forth. You can't have one foot in, one foot out. You got
I'm
to
so
register.
clean, clean. I'm so done with you. Not damn stud insurance. Joe Cake said stud insurance. Healing Hurt Men's Ministry said, I've been saying this. I speak for the men for this reason. Joey Cake said, final thoughts. Stud don't always have to pay or flip the bill or foot the bill. What if there are two studs? Good question. Baby Barack said, final. Wake up call for the women. If y'all don't like y'all, then who's wrong? Go back to traditional love. Mama said you got stud jokes. Yeah, he got some stud jokes today. Healing Her Men's Ministry said, facts, baby Barack. And Tech said Joey Cakes. Studs only like to hang out. They aren't attracted to each other. Okay. All right. Y'all cracked me up on this damn thing today. This was a good one. Thank you, Tech, for sending this. I see all of the stuff that y'all send. So we gonna run through these topics that y'all send. So don't think we're not gonna get to them. I see them. Thank you, and keep sending them to me. All right, we are back at this tomorrow. Thank you guys. Thank you, Tech. Thank you, Clean Clean. Thank you, FA, as always. And it'll be posted to YouTube. YouTube. Thank you. Like, subscribe, follow.
Peace.